What's up YouTube? We are back with another Awesomoto vlog. We got a very special guest on the vlog. We have Max Keeley from YouTube. He's also the guy behind all the music on the channel. He's flown in from San Francisco, California. We grew up together in Pennsylvania. We're cross country, but we still network via music and YouTube content creation. He is going to be riding along with us, helping me capture some of these shots, doing some off-roading today. All right, so let's go hit the trails and see what we find. All right, so we're starting off in the trails out here. I already see it, things are kind of wet. You know, Hurricane Ian just came through just last week, and you can see there's quite a bit of puddles here. So we're gonna watch out for making sure we don't get water up in that side of the vehicle where the intake is. I'm gonna try to straddle this side a little bit here, and that'll help us. Right now we have that Goliath off-road bumper on here, which is an awesome bumper. I'm so excited about this bumper. I get a lot more clearance, so I'm not rubbing on stuff when I'm out here in the trails. The one thing though that we haven't addressed is the fact that now we've cut out some of the fender liner, and on the passenger side of the vehicle we have some issues with the intake is right there, right on that passenger side fender liner area. So the intake to the engine is right there, and if you're going too deep of water, you're going to get mud and water up into your engine, and you could cause some serious damage, hydrolock your engine, and that's not going to be a good day. So we'll take our time back here, see what we run into, and we'll try to avoid all these deep puddles. The St. Johns River flooded a lot of stuff here in the central Florida area, and it is just one of those things that it's still slowly draining. So if we see puddles back here, it's not going to be a surprise. So we can just kind of rip through here. Oh.
Oh. Oh man, we got some deep water.
We do not want to go that way. We're gonna try to bypass things here. All right, so back here, things are a little bit wet, but not too bad.
There goes my hat.
There goes Max's hat. Did you get it?
So we're here. I am gonna hang on the ladder.
Are you really?
Yeah. Well, it's fine, right? It's not gonna fall off.
No. Well, it'll be a good test.
So we're gonna strength test this ladder.
All right, Max is on the back there. I'm mic'd up still. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, we'll get some good footage. Hopefully he doesn't fall off. I'm trying to try not to drive too crazy. Yeah, so up through here, you know, you can see there's definitely some water wading through here. Normally it's pretty dry and sandy through here. Oh, is he gonna hit? Oh, he's ducking. So yeah, we got some cool berms here that are just kind of fun to hit these really fast. I'm not hitting them too crazy with Max on the back, but it's fun blasting through here. All right, so I'm trying to straddle the sides here. As you can see, we do not have a snorkel on. That is actually something that is going to be in store for this next vlog. All right, so we got quite the puddle up ahead here, and we're not going to be able to cross through that without a snorkel. Initially, the goal here for Max's visit, we're going to be installing a snorkel, but it is 2 days delayed. So unfortunately, we're not going to be doing a snorkel install. Here in Florida, with having a lot of these swampy conditions, a lot of the trails out here can get wet pretty quick. The water table is pretty low. So having a snorkel in Florida is pretty much a must-have, especially if you're doing any kind of serious off-roading. A lot of these puddles are going to be unavoidable, and having your vehicle protected from having water getting into the engine is the #1 thing you want to focus on. So a little teaser, in the next few vlogs, we're gonna be installing a snorkel so that we can come out here and test it out and go through some deeper water. Unfortunately, we're not doing that since we're a little bit delayed. So since Max is here, we decided to do some off-roading while we're out here. So for any type of water crossing like this without a snorkel, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna keep the passenger side of the vehicle where the air intake is. That area you wanna keep as far away from water as you can. You can get a little bit of water in your wheel wells, but for me in particular, I went through and I cut out some of the fender liner. So it is directly exposed, so I don't wanna get too much water in there. I think it'll be fine as long as I'm not fully submerged up to those levels, but I do not know how deep this is. And I really wish I had some sort of a gauge that I could test the center of these puddles and try to figure out how deep it really is. So I'm gonna straddle this right-hand side, keep the passenger side of the vehicle up, and we'll see if we can get around this and continue on with our trail riding. All right, so we're just gonna kind of come in along the side here and just put that front tire up on that embankment like so. You can see driver's side of the vehicle's down in the water, but it's not so deep here on the edges. And we can keep that passenger side dry and get through that water crossing. So worked out well. All right, so we made it through that water crossing. So I think this is not gonna be the first that we'll see. I think there's gonna be a lot of this in the back here. So the further we get back in, the closer we get to the St. Johns River, and that's been flooding a lot these past few days. So let's just get back further and we'll see if we have any more water issues, and we'll see how deep into these trail networks we can get. I love this area out here. It's, you know, definitely not your typical off-road terrain where you're gonna be, you know, rock crawling or anything like that, but it's fun. Flying around in Florida in these muddy trails. I know for some people who are not into going off-roading and getting wet, you know, they might not like this type of terrain, but it is a blast coming out here. This is just one of many cool trail networks in Florida to go off-roading in. So really glad to get out here today, and cool to bring Max along with and have him get to see, you know, what this is like out here. All right, so we just finished up off-roading. We're a little bit limited on how far back the trail network we could go. That's mostly because of the flooding of the St. Johns River. It still hasn't gone down entirely. We had a fun day out there, got some good off-roading in. But overall, so Max, what did you think of going out there and doing the trail riding?
That was so much fun. I've been a big fan of the channel, and I watch the GoPro footage. I see this footage and it doesn't look nearly as big, but being there, feeling the bumps and seeing the water splash, it's amazing. This is awesome.
We're gonna transition and go grab some food in downtown Cocoa Village. All right, we just got back from Cocoa, had a blast today going off-roading. Max, what did you think?
I had a blast. Thanks for letting me ride along. I can't wait till the next time. Big fan of the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell them what you have coming up.
All right, so for the next few vlogs, we have a couple things coming up. We have a snorkel that is gonna be coming in just a few days. So we'll be doing a snorkel install. In the lower portion of the GX, now that we got the front bumper on, we are seeing this ugly, rusty skid plate. So we're going to be going with a new skid plate for the GX. And additionally, we are going to be relocating the diff breather from the top of the diff up near the gas cap area so we can go through deeper water and not get any water into the rear differential. All right, and so lastly, for the October t-shirt giveaway, this month I'm going to do something a little bit different. And for this month's t-shirt giveaway, I'll be giving away one of these t-shirts to one of you, and it's going to be a special event in Orlando at Ace Cafe on October 26th. It is a Toyota Lexus meet. So starting at 6 p.m. at Ace Cafe in Orlando, I will be there, and come find me and ask me about the October t-shirt giveaway. And the first person who does it gets one of these t-shirts. But again, the same rules apply. You only get one of these t-shirts if you're an Awesomoto subscriber. If you aren't an Awesomoto subscriber and you like the GX470 content that you've been seeing, hit the subscribe button down below if you want to get updated every time I upload new videos. Also, if you like today's video and you like seeing Max hang out for the ride, hit that thumbs up button down below to let me know you like today's content. All right, so I'm going to end things here. Thank you, Max, for coming to visit and going off-roading with me today. And thank you all so much for watching today's video. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one. He's been doing he's been doing music for the channel for a few years now. Wow, has it really been a few years?